We are headed to Lexington, but I wanted to tell you all that last night we watched the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was fantastic, wasn't it? It was so good.
If you like music.
Yes. If you like any kind of like a documentary about how people come together or things happen, you would really like Bohemian Rhapsody. It's about Queen. And the guy that played Freddie Mercury, he was fantastic. He was absolutely fantastic. And I think he won the Golden Globe, or he won some award for it, and he deserved it.
He should have, because he did a good job.
But it made us, after the movie went off, it made Kevin go to YouTube and look up footage from the Live Aid concert, and that was in 1985. Because we were not only curious about how close did he come in the movie to what Freddie Mercury did on stage, but we also wanted to see what other people looked like and what they sang back at that point. And the guy that did Freddie Mercury, it was perfect. He was like dead on Freddie Mercury's performance at Live Aid in 1985. He just, the clothes, his actions, just everything, just being a showman for the crowd. He really liked to show off for the crowd, and it was awesome to watch him. But then we watched, Kevin clicked on George Michael, and
with Elton John.
Yeah, and Elton John was there, and they were so young. I mean, 1985 doesn't seem like that.
35 years ago.
I know, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but then when you see them, it's like, gosh, they were so much younger. We watched Phil Collins. Sting, George Thorogood. Dire Straits, they were good. You never did look up the Rolling Stones. I wanted you to look up the Rolling Stones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see. I wanted to see what they sang during that concert.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
He much different.
That car's good. It was so good though. I really enjoyed the movie. But then we got in the car today to go to Lexington, and 2 songs have come on the radio so far. And I always, anytime a song comes on that was in a movie, I'll say to Kevin, okay, what movie was that in? To see if he knows.
Never know.
And he didn't know either one of them. But it kills me because the first one was in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which we watch every single year at Thanksgiving. The second one, I'm not surprised he didn't know, because it was one that was in Pretty Woman. But I told him, I said, I think, first of all, I've seen the movie Pretty Woman about 20 times. But I think, too, I used to buy a lot of soundtracks. I had, like, the Pretty Woman soundtrack. I had 9.5 Weeks. I had Sliver. I had Yentl and Schindler's List. And I had Dirty Dancing, and
I feel like we had Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt, Beetlejuice. I think we bought Joe Dirt for Andrew.
We did. I think we did, because it's all Americana, rock and roll.
Right. We're American Graffiti. That's a really good one. If you like music from the 50s and 60s, American Graffiti is really good. Or 50s music. But I have had tons of, that's what I used to buy, was soundtracks, and I'm sure I could go on and on with them. But then Kevin reminded me, we were both members of, there was like a BMG music club, and there was Columbia House.
Yeah, Columbia.
And at one time, you could get great deals on those.
You got like 10 or 15 free when you bought 3 or something like that.
Yeah, and it was crazy. I think where they got you though was the shipping.
Yeah, because you had to pay for shipping for those 10 free.
Exactly. So what we would do is they offered, or this is what I did after knowing about this for a while. You would get free shipping on your first order. So I would make sure that I got everything that I wanted, everything that I wanted during that first order, and then I would cancel it, because you can cancel it at any time. Once you've paid, you know, that's it. And of course, I guess no one, I don't even know if those are still around, are they? I bet those, now I know, like for movies, I know they still have like a Disney club, video club, and I know there's still some other.
Which is amazing, because there's only so many Disney movies.
I know. But but they keep coming out with different ones. Like they'll re-release something, and then they'll put a bunch of special features with it and call it the Golden Unicorn Edition and sell it as that. You know, where
and
that
that's 5 minutes worth of stuff.
Right. So if you're a Disney collector, you want to get the Golden Unicorn Edition because you don't have that one. You have just the regular one. You know, so there are people that are like that. I'm not like that. Just because, how many copies of that do you need? But I'm thinking there's some other movie clubs still out there too, because I'm thinking Pat, my aunt, I'm thinking she bought my niece's movies from some store online or out of a catalog or something like that. You know, sometimes people just like to do it that way. It's easier for them to flip through a catalog and see what's out there rather than try to come up with something. You know, it's easier that way. So, but as far as music clubs go, I don't know if there are any more.
You remember how they used to do it? Of course, you're talking about before internet.
What?
They had the sheets of stickers.
Yes.
The stickers with the little album covers on it, and you would rip them out and stick them on a piece of paper.
Yes, you sure would.
And you get a bonus too if you go ahead and order your three that you had to buy. If you went ahead and bought those now, you got two additional free
And see, we went ahead and did that.
Oh yeah, always.
We would go ahead and do that. That way you could get your free ones.
And you get it all shipped at one time.
That's right. Yeah.
And it probably cost them all $5 to ship it, but they charge you $25.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back, you're talking probably 90s.
80s, early. No, that was more 80s.
No, I'm thinking when we were in BMG, you're talking about 90s.
Yeah, but I was doing it in the 80s too, by myself with cassette tapes.
Oh, now see, I never did it with cassette tapes.
Yeah, we did it years ago. I mean, we're talking about 100 years ago. Yeah, we did it together.
Yeah, we did it. I tell you another soundtrack I had, and I'll be thinking of them all day. Beaches. I had the Beaches soundtrack.
Rock and Roll Picture Show.
Yes. I just had tons and tons.
Lost Boys.
I love the Lost Boys
Did you have that one?
Yes, that's a really good one. Yeah, but I'll be thinking of them all day now that I'm got it on my mind. But it's just funny if you think about over the years the things that you spent money on, and that it's like that money's just gone, you know?
And you don't have the stuff anymore.
No, yeah, that's.
We don't have any CDs anymore.
No, we don't have any. We don't have CDs. We don't have VHS. We don't have tapes. Yeah, we don't have VHS tapes. And DVDs, we've quit buying DVDs completely just because we have Amazon Prime and Netflix. We kept some. We got rid of a lot of DVDs, but we kept some core DVDs. Like we bought the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and it's really nice. We kept those. We have the whole Star Trek collection that we kept.
Next Generation.
The Next Generation. And
actually, we were going to sell those, but Ashley
wanted to keep them. Ashley's a Trekkie.
What's funny is, though, they have them on, I think you can get them on Netflix or Amazon.
You probably can, but she wanted us to keep them. So, and we've got a lot of, like, holiday movies, like Meet Me in St. Louis and stuff like that I bought and I've kept. Kevin bought me 13 going on 30 one year for Christmas, and I've kept that. And just bless you. We do have a drawer full, plus a few more, but I have really, really pared down on those movies. And I was just a different subject completely, but I was just looking at my camera wondering if it was going to fall over, and I wanted to tell you all, Kevin ordered me a new camera yesterday. Thanks to the points that I earn on my Fitbit through our insurance company, we were able to trade the points in for some
Amazon cards.
Amazon cards. So we got what, $200 $200. So if you all don't think having a Fitbit and
if you have Humana Go 365 or whatever.
yeah, you have to have that through your insurance.
Launch you like a rocket. I had to get in front of that car.
That's what it felt like. So if you have the Humana insurance, yeah, it's worth it. They every year at school they celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday, so we're in Target and they have Dr. Seuss clothes.
I think it's cute.
Congratulations, today is your day. You're going off to great places. You're off and away. That is so look at the dress. You'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut.
They got wild things too.
Oh, where the wild things are? Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, the place that you'll go. That's the only one of those I see. I love that. Oh, yeah, look. That's cute.
This one's what is it, wild things, huh?
It's $8. Oh, yeah, I like that. Those are cute.
That one just has the monster.
Oh, I still like that.
Yeah,
That's
cute.
probably one of my favorites. Is the green. I got Gavin this for Christmas. I got him the Gryffindor and I bought him some sweatpants, which I don't see now. But look, they have Dumbledore's army, but they don't have his size. See, that would be like Amelia size.
Gryffindor, the house. Look, they're all redheads and browns.
And mischief managed.
Yeah.
I bought him a shirt, a t-shirt with that on it. I love the shirt. I wish they had that in Gavin's size. I would buy that for him.
Oh, I'm a keeper.
That is so cute. What is that sweatshirt? That's nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Those are so nice.
They're very soft.
Kevin wants to trade Guido in.
Yeah, I don't have to take that out every day.
And sleep with this on the bed. We're looking in the little kids' bedding in Target. They have Fortnite sheets.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me at all.
They have some really cute bedding items here.
There's all around.
We, instead of going to Culver's this weekend, like we do every weekend for months, we decided to go to Chick-fil-A. And this Chick-fil-A, there's a Malibu Jack's back there, which is an indoor theme park. We've never been to one before, but they also, this is the same parking lot as Gettytown. Gettytown's back there in the corner. But this drive-thru is so long. We've waited in this line for like 10 minutes so far, but this is the only way to get into this drive-thru, and it takes a very long time because we're on a side of town just to where it's very busy, although the one on the other side of town stays pretty busy too, doesn't it?
It does. It's just not this backed up.
So we got our Chick-fil-A. It wasn't too awfully long. It was
10 minutes long after you were on there just a second ago.
Yeah, so it was 20 minutes total. That is, I mean, they're just a busy Chick-fil-A. Our total was $14.67. We got 2 Diet Cokes. Made sure we got the Chick-fil-A sauce. I got a meal. I got the waffle fries like Kevin. Big thing of waffle fries. And then I got a spicy chicken sandwich with pepper jack cheese, and you just got a spicy chicken sandwich.
No, I just got regular chicken.
Oh, you didn't even get spicy.
No.
Yeah, see, I love their spicy chicken. So,
sometimes it's too spicy for me.
So we're gonna sit here and eat our waffle fries, which are huge. It has started snowing outside, and it's actually falling really fast, and I could see where it would accumulate. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to or not. I didn't think it was supposed to start snowing until, like, I don't know, 2 o'clock this afternoon or something. But it's only 9:30 in the morning, and it has started. We haven't had a lot of snow this year, thank goodness, because it's pretty to look at. I've said this before, but I don't necessarily enjoy it. I don't enjoy the cold. Yeah, so I will have to make sure that I check back later and show you all if we did get any accumulation. I'll be surprised if we do, though, because it has been warm enough outside to where I don't think it's going to stick at all. I think it's going to look like this. It's going to look like rain. But it's funny because there was a day last week where I went out without a coat and a sweatshirt. Actually, I went out twice. I went out once with just a t-shirt on, a short sleeve t-shirt, and another day with a sweatshirt on. So that tells you the difference in the weather. And then today it's supposed to be in the 30s and doing this all day. So I'll just have to check back later. So it is 2:30 in the afternoon now, and this is how it looks. That's Andrew's car behind Kevin. He's getting ready to leave. He came over and did some reviews with us, but I told you I would update you on the snow. It quit for a little while, but now it has started back up. So it's really pretty, though. It is 3:15 in the afternoon, and as you can see, the sidewalk is covered. And I think it's because it's colder. It's colder than I thought it was. And it's 32 degrees. It's 32 degrees right now. And so, you know, maybe it will stick. And it's supposed to go down on my weather app at 11 o'clock tonight. It's supposed to be 30, and then it's just getting lower. Kevin let Guido out. And then it's just getting lower. Tomorrow morning, when Kevin leaves for work, it'll be like 20 degrees. So, who knows? I mean, they could end up calling off school tomorrow if it freezes. And I know people in Wisconsin are like, that's nothing, Tammy. That's a light dusting. I know it is. But around here, this is major weather. So, hello, Chapel. Yeah, so Kevin will stand out there with Guido and make sure that he goes to the bathroom, because he does not like to be in the snow or in the rain. And the older he gets, the more he doesn't like it. And I don't blame him. The older I get, the more I don't like it either. So, but you can tell he's walking around. He's trying to work himself up. But he's gonna go. So that's your weather report for now. It is Monday and it is snowing. Again, yes. But school, they did have school today. Here's Kevin, here's his face. Okay.
We got a box in, we ordered something, and this is how it came. You would think it was really something cheap in there, you know, because they didn't pack it in where it couldn't shake around any. No, it's a camera.
Yeah, it's my camera that I was telling you all a few days ago.
There's a memory card and the camera, the new camera.
And
they
this
literally
was
put that in there in the box. There's no pillows, no those air pillows, nothing in there. It's
for a $700 camera.
Yeah. So Amazon, you're kind of failing here, people.
Oh, was that Amazon that we ordered it from? Mm-hmm. Yeah, $700 camera, and it can move around like that.
And Tammy even opened the box and she went, I think it's broken.
I know, it just didn't feel right because I'm not used to...
And it was the books sliding around it.
I'm not used to things moving around at all.
I know. The camera, though, luckily, is very secure in this little pouch, in this little container. But this looks just like, or very, very, very similar to what we have.
That I'm using to film with right now.
Right. The screen flips up, but what's cool about it is it also flips down a little bit too. So if you're holding it up and like filming a crowd, you'll be able to see it. Like if I'm going like this, I'll be able to see it. So it's cool.
Yeah, because right now I just have the ability to flip it up like that.
so we can see ourselves when we're filming.
Right, but I have not been able to flip it the other way, so that'll be nice.
We'll have to somehow get that Velcro over there. Ooh, the bottom feels different. It's got a
that's right. I have my little muff to put on the top.
Yeah. And this feels a little different. It's got a rubberized coating on there to where when you're holding it, it feels like it's better in your hand. So that's nice. And the bottom's kind of got a little texture to it. So that's cool. And then you get a charger.
And we already
get a battery and a charger and a little strap.
The batteries are compatible with what I have now.
Yep, same batteries.
It's literally just the screen.
Well, the screen, they updated the sensor. It's a little better quality sensor, things like that. The bad thing is the batteries still don't last any longer.
I know. I wish the batteries would last a while. We have
about an hour is about 15, 20 minutes. Really, a continuous film time, about 20.
Well,
no, you can get longer than that.
Yeah, it'll go off after like 23 minutes.
We can probably go about an hour without changing the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah.
But if you're going all day long on vacation, you have to have like 10 of these.
I wish they would change that feature, that it wouldn't go off automatically after like 23 or 24 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the video size is too big or I don't know why it does that.
I don't either, because you'll be in the middle of filming and you know that it's going to go off and you just have to start it over again or finish your video up.
At least have it as an option, you know, to where you can turn off that option if you want.
Right. So what is that? Oh, that's okay. I just didn't see what you had.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my new camera that I'm using, that I'm going to start using. And this one that I'm holding is going to be a backup, just because I've noticed that, I don't know if you'll be able to tell out the window, probably not. I know when I'm in the car, I can tell that there's something on the screen when I'm pointed out the car window. Now, I don't see anything right now. Maybe a little bit right there. But I need to get it cleaned. So maybe this will be a good opportunity to get this one cleaned while I'm using. I can have this one that I'm using and get this one cleaned or something. They have changed everything around since we last brought Guido to get his nails clipped. They have this nice counter with the treats that are lit up out here, and this counter is still here, but then they have another one over here with little dog treats. So it looks completely different. There used to be like a hutch right here, and they still have the artwork, and they have a new cat. They have this cat here, but then they have another cat over here. This is the one that's always here, and he's huge. And then back there is where they take pictures. Like if you want your pet portraits taken, they'll do it back there. Hello, kitty kitty. I just noticed something new. They have a clock. Yeah. It's kind of creepy looking. I like these chandeliers. Yeah, I've never noticed that before. So that's where we take Guido. It's like an A-frame house. But I really like the changes that they had made on the inside. It was funny because when we went in, I said, we've never had to make an appointment or anything like that. You know, when you're just getting when you're just getting their nails trimmed or something, it's not like they're getting like a whole bath and a whole treatment, you know. We get his nails clipped and we leave. So she wanted to know, she was trying to type in the computer. She wanted to know if my name or Kevin's name, or she was trying to look us up, and I said, they've never put us in the computer before. And then she said something about you have to have your name has to be in the computer for an invoice. Yeah. And I said, well, they've never given me a receipt. I said, I write a check and that's that. I've never gotten a invoice of any kind. And she said something about, well, they have to put your rabies certificate in there, and I said, they've never asked me for anything like that. And so she was just stumped, but I've never seen her there before. And I told her, I said, I've met like 3 different ladies out here, but nobody's ever asked me for anything like that. So it was just odd. But I want to tell you this, we have never, Guido will be 15 years old this summer, and we've never gotten his teeth cleaned. And the reason I've never wanted to get his teeth cleaned is because they have to put the dog under. They have to put them under, give them anesthesia to clean their teeth. And I've just never wanted to do that to him. It doesn't seem worth it to me. So one of my friends on Facebook, she posted, she has a little dog, and I'm thinking her little dog, he's probably like 7 years old. And so she posted, pray for whatever her dog's name is. Pray for him. He's going to have his teeth cleaned, and they're putting him under anesthesia. And I was just thinking, well, you know, okay, no big deal, but okay. And so later on last night, she posted again, it is with a heavy heart that her dog passed away. It had some kind of reaction to the anesthesia, and apparently she's wondering if somebody could have caught the reaction and given it something to do something about it, because they said that its tongue swelled up. She said that the dog was twice as big as it should have been, and that happens in rare cases. But you know, she went to get her dog's teeth cleaned and it died. And I mean, I know when she dropped her dog off, that would have been the last thing. You know, you think you're doing the very best thing for them, getting something like that done, but she lost her dog, and I just think it's absolutely horrible. And so I just wanted to tell you all that, because I don't know if that information will help somebody, but I know that is what has kept us from getting Guido's teeth cleaned. So it may seem like we're being bad pet owners or heartless or something like that, but I always have that in the back of my mind, that you never know how your person or animal is going to act with anesthesia, and you just never know. I have a few things that I want to share with you all. First of all, I got something special in the mail. I ordered this. It came all the way from the United Kingdom. This is the Mr. Men, Little Miss Roger Hargreaves Love book. And it's one of their bigger books. And so it was out, I think, of course, for Valentine's Day. But I'm just now getting it here because you weren't able to, I think I pre-ordered it, but then it didn't come out until a certain date. And then by the time it gets to me, you know, it's a month past Valentine's Day. That's okay. I'm just very happy to have it. And so I absolutely love these books. So there's that. And then I wanted to tell you a shampoo that I'm loving, and I'm loving it. I like the OGX shampoo anyway, but I've had this for a while. What I did was I had bought a bunch of the OGX shampoos because I was trying to try a bunch of different scents on my hair to see how I liked them. And then at Christmas time, they always come out with special Christmas fragrances. And so they came out with 3 different ones, which I didn't like any of them. I think I bought 2 bottles of each shampoo and 2 bottles of the conditioner. We're finally finished with those. I'm so glad I didn't buy any more. I was not impressed with them at all, with any of the fragrances this year. But I've had this one in the closet for a while, and I pulled it out, and it is the Shea Soft and Smooth Shampoo, and it says Decadent Aroma. And boy, is it a decadent aroma. It is fantastic. Now, I will say this. I like food scents when in like a candle, which is probably the worst thing ever because it just makes you hungry. It just makes you want to eat when you smell like, are those brownies baking? Is that a cake baking? Oh no, it's a candle, but now I'm hungry. So it's probably not a good thing, but I just love food scents. Big surprise with me, right? And the sweeter the better. Another big surprise. So this smells like, it smells like a vanilla cake. It smells like a vanilla cake, a cupcake, and the shampoo smells good, and the conditioner is just as good. It's like I can even smell it more through the conditioner. It says shea butter, agave nectar, and coconut oil. It doesn't smell like coconut though. It smells like a vanilla cupcake. It smells absolutely terrific. I mean, I'm hoping you can even still get the scent. I'm sure you can. I've just had it for a while in the closet. And so I'm using it. And every time I use it, I thought, I have to tell people how good this smells. Because if you like food smells, you need to buy this one, this OGX. And make sure it's the Shea Soft and Smooth. So good. Oh, another thing I want to tell you all about is I want to thank all of you who told me, who recommended the Blue Diamond Almonds Almond Breeze. This is unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It's 30 calories a cup. Guido's getting a drink. I apologize. I'm in the kitchen, so he had to come get a drink. And of course he's a camel, so you're going to hear it. It's his little ID. It's clanking on the Fiesta Ware bowl. Anyway. Thank you, thank you. This is a game changer. This has been a total game changer for me. It is like the years ago when I found peanut butter powder. Literally, it was like, because when I first started dieting, I gave up peanut butter completely because peanut butter is so high in calorie. It's like 190 calories or something for a tablespoon. And so then I found out there was peanut butter powder, and it's only like 50 calories. So I had given up eating peanut butter completely, and all of a sudden, peanut butter came back into my life through the peanut butter powder. And now I just buy the chocolate. I actually have it right here. I've got you in my cabinet. This is my favorite. It's the Simple Truth Organic. I get it at Kroger, and it's the chocolate peanut powder, and I just love it. And so that's what I buy all the time. And so that opened up my peanut butter world again, because I had been going without peanut butter, and now it's like, heck, I can have my 35 calorie bread and my peanut butter, and I can eat peanut butter sandwiches again, which might not be any big deal to some people, but once you start watching your calories, it's a huge deal. So I do cereal reviews, but I don't get to really eat the cereal in milk and enjoy it. If I want to, after the reviews, if I want to eat the cereal, I was eating it without any milk, just dry. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. And so a lot of you all told me about this. I never expected to like it as much as I do. Now that's just the truth, because of one word: unsweetened. By it saying that it's unsweetened, I thought, not good. Unsweetened equals NG, no good. But that is not true at all. It's absolutely terrific. And it's amazing how simple things like this can make you so happy, because I had quit looking at cereal completely for my personal use, for me to eat. You know, I would go down the cereal aisle and try to find new cereals to review on my channel for you all, but I never had any hope. I never got really pumped about it, because it's like, I'm not going to be able to eat it myself because of the milk. Okay, so normally we always buy 2% milk. Even 2% milk for 8 ounces is 120 calories. So you can understand most cereals are about 200 calories. So you're adding 120 calories on top of that. That's a lot of calories, you know? And some people would be like, oh, it's no big deal, and you need more calories for breakfast, and whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. That's totally fine. I did not feel good about spending so many calories on a drink. I do not like to spend my calories on liquids, on drinks. A lot of people buy those Premier Protein drinks. I would not touch those, because you're spending your calories on a drink. I don't enjoy that. I want food. I want to chew and taste. I want the food. And so So this is like rocked my world. I love this stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't actually poured it into a glass and had it plain, although I'm sure it's good like that, but I don't drink milk like that anyway. My dad was always a huge milk drinker. He would always, you know, if we had cornbread for dinner, he would always pour him a huge glass of milk and have milk and cornbread and stuff like that, or with other meals. I've never been a milk drinker like that. The only time I have milk like that is when I put Nestle's Quick in it, when I have chocolate milk, and I had to stop doing that years ago. But so I do have this though with cereal, and right now I've been enjoying this. I love this stuff. This is going to be in a favorites video, so you'll know if you know people that watch the vlogs. It's just, you're just gonna know ahead of time. Both of these things are gonna make it into that video because I absolutely love this. I use the milk with it. Since this is granola, this is why I bought this particular kind, is because like with flakes, like these, like with this kind of cereal, yeah, it has some crispies in it, but it also has flakes, and those flakes get soggy. I don't like soggy. I don't like soggy cereal at all, and I know some of you have told me I do that on purpose, make it soggy. I'm just not like that. So for me, I love this because it's granola and it stays crunchy. I mean, it doesn't matter if it takes me 10 minutes to eat the bowl. It will stay crunchy for that long. Even up to the last bite that I get out of the bowl, it is still crunchy. So, and they do have other varieties of this. And we did do a video of this, a review video of this, and I have no idea if it's already come out or if it's getting ready to come out. I have no idea when it's going to come out, but we did a review of it, and I've just, you know, once we do the review, then I can eat on it. But back to the milk, I love it. And so I had a lot of people recommend this to me, and I want to thank you. I really appreciate it because I've said it before, the milk section is so, for me, it's so confusing because there's this kind of milk and that kind of milk, and you know, there's almond milk and coconut milk and soy milk and just blah, 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 blah. And it's just, it becomes too much for me. And so it's like, you hate to buy it and then get it home and hate it, but I actually like this, and it's perfect. The flavor is terrific, and even though I haven't poured a glass and just drank a glass plain, I have, when I get to the bowl of cereal, if there is milk left in the bottom, I'm so ladylike that I will tip the bowl because I'm using, hold on, usually when I measure it out, you know, you don't get that much cereal. So usually I'm using one of these bowls. So I will just like, and there's not but like a tablespoon, okay, let's face it. It's not like a lot, but because I don't pour a whole cup. I only use what I need. But I have drank it after the granola's gone, and I mean, it's terrific. So I'm just so pleased, and I thank you all. You've opened up my cereal world again, and I just really, really appreciate it. Now, Kevin and Ashley, their minds aren't like mine. Kevin would rather spend his calories on real milk, on regular 2% milk, than even try this. So Kevin hasn't tried it, but I do not think he would appreciate it the way I do, just because there's something in his mind that says it's not the real thing, don't like it. And so he's just not open enough to it, whereas I am. So, but I want to thank you all. Also, on my blog, I mentioned I have a blog last week. I blogged years ago, and so I've started blogging again. Some of you may find it totally boring. That's fine. You don't ever have to go there if you don't want to. I'm truly not begging you all to go there. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's like a personal online, or it's my personal online like journal, and my thoughts and feelings about certain things, and some of them are controversial and some of them aren't, and I'm sure I will always be that way, and I will always rub somebody the wrong way. It's okay, that's life. But I did write a blog post. One of the first ones I wrote was, I think I called it To Vacation or Not to Vacation, something like that. And so I did write up a post about what we're thinking about as far as vacation goes. So if you just go over there and read that one entry, I would like to hear some thoughts. As of right now, at this moment, only 2 people have commented, and which is fine. I appreciate your comments. If you're one of those people, if both of you all are watching, thank you very much for giving me your thoughts, because that's what I wanted. At the end of that, I really, you know, I lay it out for you, and I tell you what we're thinking and the reasons why we're thinking it, and then I kind of throw it to you all and say, okay, what do you think? So it would be awesome if I could get some more of you all to just go over there and let me know if you have an opinion, or if you know, if you don't have an opinion, that's okay. But I would like to hear some other points of view. This is our current scene right now. It is Friday, and so school was canceled for our county. School was canceled for the next town over, and probably a lot of other schools. But I know those 2 specifically. So this is how it looks out the back, and now I'll take you and show you how it looks out front. So it's very pretty. But honestly, I guess they, you know, a lot of times they cancel school because we have country roads. We have very narrow country roads where only one car can get by at a time and the other car has to get way over. And, you know, the buses have to get out in the country. So all that I can assume is that because of the country roads, that's why school was called off. But you can see this side street over here. See over there, the side street, yeah, it looks slushy over there, so I can't understand it. We are on a main road, and so that's why I'm sure it's so clear. I'm sure the in some neighborhoods it looks worse than this, but if you're in Wisconsin, please don't laugh that they called off school. It is very pretty though.
Don't help me. These people here on camera will be really proud if they see me again. They'll be really proud. No, there's no orange, so we can do any one we want.
Do you want it to be the same color, the same red?
Oh no, orange. Green is the bad guy.
So I want to show you all this shirt that Ashley made for me. I'm going to try to get my hand out of the way. It has my initials, and as you can see, this is the city of London and the famous landmarks, and I love it. And she did this with her new Cricut, and I filmed a video of the new Cricut, of her opening the box and all that. So yeah, she made this for me, and it didn't take that long. She said it felt like it took a while, but it really didn't take that long at all. But this is so cool, and it's personalized, and she can do these for everybody. I think this is really, that's neat, a neat use of that machine.